24 seasons, people. 24 seasons. And guess what? It doesn't stop there. There's some good news and there's some bad news. The good news is the show had been renewed for season 25, and I saw somewhere that it might have possibly been renewed for a 26th season. Bad news is, just a little bit of bad news, it's on a delay. Why? Because of this writer's strike. The writer's strike, as we all know, is holding everything back. All TV shows, all movies are on a delay because of this strike. You know what I say? These people just need to pay these writers the money that they're asking for, or give them a little bit of a raise or something. We're trying to watch our stuff. Just pay these people the damn money and let's get on with our lives. Just do that. Just do that. This is according to Parade. SVU delayed. All about season 25. Now, some of this stuff is going to be similar to some of the things that I read to you and stated in another video. We're talking about what to expect from season 25, which was supposed to premiere this September. But apparently we're not getting that till 2024. We have no idea what month. That could be anywhere from January to December. Let's hope it's not as late as December. Let's not hope it's that late. NBC confirmed back in April that SVU will get a 25th season, further cementing its status as the longest-running primetime live-action drama series in U.S. history, a title the show achieved when it kicked off its 21st season in September of 2019. But the series won't return this fall as it normally would due to the ongoing WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes, which have brought Hollywood to its knees. What's in store for season 25 when it finally does arrive? We did our best Finn and Benson impressions and dug up some clues on what's next for the popular procedural. Here's what we know. Has it been renewed for season 25? Yes. What is the SVU 25 release date? Typically, the show runs in the fall, but due to the strikes, production has been delayed. For now, NBC plans to air reruns of the series on Thursdays starting October 5th. Assuming the strike ends in time to allow for a mid-season premiere, you can expect Benson and the gang to be back in early 2024. How have the writers and actors strikes affected SVU season 25? The strikes have effectively shut down Hollywood. As such, production on SVU has been halted and its return has been delayed. Who is in SVU 25? Well, we know Mariska Hargitay as Olivia Benson, Ice-T as Finn Tutuola, Peter Scandavino as Dominic Carisi, Octavio Pisano as Joe Velasco, Kevin Kane as Terry Bruno, Jasmine Batchelor as Tony Churlish, who will not be returning, Molly Burnett as Grace Muncy, and will Kelly Giddish be in the 25th season? Will Chris Maloney return to SVU? We'll get into those in just a bit. Benson. SVU without Mariska would be like Christmas morning without presents. She's played Benson since the show premiered in 1999 and is now an executive producer. The man behind Sergeant Finn Tutuola addressed his future on the series on an episode of The Tonight Show. I'm going to stay on until the wheels fall off, he said. Ice-T, who was recently honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He said, black people don't jump off boats, especially when they're still floating. You understand? We ain't leaving. Perfect way of putting that. Dominic Carisi. We first met Dominic Carisi in season 16 when he was a detective in the SVU. He's gone on to become an assistant district attorney and husband to Amanda Rollins, played by Kelly Giddish. Joe Velasco. The junior detective recently came under fire for his role in an open murder case, but he hasn't given any indication he's leaving the series, which he joined in season 23 after Vice Officer Kat Tamine left. Kat Tamine, who was there from the middle of season 21 to the middle of season 23. Kevin Kane is Terry Bruno. Bruno got a whole lot of money when he sued Bronx SVU for wrongful termination. Finn has taken a liking to him, as has Benson, who is trying to piece together a squad after losing two trusted team members Rollins and Tameen in 2 years. Jasmine Batchelor plays Tony Churlish in season 24. Churlish wants in as a member of the SVU team. She's dedicated, but her personality has clashed with Muncie, and blind ambition hasn't always sat well with Olivia Benson. That's true. Anybody who knows Olivia Benson knows exactly what they're talking about. Molly Burnett joined the cast as Grace Muncie at the beginning of the 24th season. Muncie came to the SVU unit from the Bronx Gang unit, and her new boss, Captain Benson, had some issues with her millennial attitude and wardrobe. Still, it still came as a shock when she was written off the show at the end of season 24. Will Kelly Giddish be back? Kelly Giddish exited SVU after the 9th episode of the 24th season, only to reprise the role of Amanda Rollins on the crossover season finales of SVU and Organized Crime in May of 2023. Although her character's full-time return has not been confirmed, there's reason to believe that she'll be back for season 25. She's pregnant. The character's pregnant, not the actress. Will Chris Maloney return to SVU? Though Chris Maloney, who played Elliot Stabler, now headlines the cast of Organized Crime, he has found time to make several guest appearances on SVU since returning to the Law & Order franchise in April of 2021. The episode was appropriately named Prodigal Son, yes. His fate on SVU is still unclear, but given that Organized Crime and SVU have both picked up for new seasons, it wouldn't be surprising if he joined forces with maybe Flame, Olivia Benson. Once again, perhaps the two will figure out if they will or they won't. Personally, I think they will. I mean, they've shown so much, considering the things that they've said in their dialogue and the emotions and the feelings that they've expressed, either through body language or just, again, pure words. It just looks like it's inching closer and closer to that point. But I think the writers are being smart about it, and they're not going to just hurry up and just bring them together like that. They want to ease into it. Just ease into it. Like, just go slow, take it easy, don't screw up too much, just all that stuff. So that's what we're to expect from season 25, and that's, again, they said early 2024. It might possibly go longer than that, depending on what the strikes bring us. And hopefully, maybe the strikes could end tomorrow. Wishful thinking, I know. Could end in the next couple weeks, months, whatever. The show could be back probably the end of this year. Who knows? Fingers crossed, people. So let's get ready for SVU season 25.